heard about Sovereign from a good friend of mine, and he got me a scholarship here, luckily and gratefully, and I'm so happy that I was able to come here. I've been on basically a 12-year on and off, clean, not clean, mostly, using throughout 12 years, and, I don't really have much to my name. I have clothes, I don't have a car, I don't even have a license. I'm 26 years old, I don't really have anything. I haven't gone anywhere with my life. Dropped out of school, I didn't even get my GED, as well as my father's sick. He has cancer, and he's pretty ill at this time, and that was my big motivation. Of course I wanted to do it for myself, but I refused to let my father pass knowing that his daughter was a drug addict, liar, and thief. I refused to let that happen, and just luckily I was able to get the scholarship here because my family didn't have the money to do it. And this place is a great place. Well, the fact that I didn't have any money and I got the scholarship, and I was just at that point, I was so willing to get clean that I was willing to go anywhere. And luckily it was here. I got to see the beautiful California state, and as well, it really is. It's a good place. You just really have to stick with the winners here. Because like anywhere, there's going to be temptations. There's going to be people that are using drugs or drinking around you, and you need to stick with the winners. You can't be around the people that are doing those things. And it's just like real life. Even here in treatment, it gets you prepared for real life. And that's how I did it. I stuck with the winners, and that's how it worked for me. I wasn't crazy about it at all. I didn't, there was some people that were using, just like anywhere else though. And it bothered me because I felt so strong-willed that it didn't bother me, but it bothered the people around that, in my house, that were, they were using in the house, and the people that was their drug of choice. I saw how that brought them down, and it really upset them. But as I, went through with this program, I realized that, this is real life. Like, you got to be able to handle with this now. And, Sovereign is about giving first and second chances. We are drug addicts, we are alcoholics, and we do mess up and make mistakes. And Sovereign is willing to give those people an extra chance, which is great. My expectations, I wanted to be able to get down to like the root core of why I decided to use, why I decided to pick up in the first place. The groups that we have here are amazing. Like, the pamphlets that they give you, take them home with you and read them when you get home, because those are what's going to help you survive, because we leave here and we forget, we forget. And so when you read those pamphlets, when you go home and you feel like you want to have a fight with your mother or your father or your husband, you can look at that anger management sheet and be like, okay, listen, I feel this way. It's just those pamphlets are going to help you when you're out of here, because we forget things sometimes, so it's just to keep you in check. And the counselors here, the therapist, my therapist, Dr. Wynn, I love you, and Josh Hopkins, case manager, amazing. But these groups really, really help, and you just gotta really listen to them. You gotta give this a try, and like I did. And one thing I have to say is, a big thing is, you have to get a relationship with your God. Whatever your God is, it could be a plant, it could be anything that you pray to, just to get that feeling that you're letting stuff out. It could be anything. My God is God. Yours could be a plant. Doesn't matter. But pray to that plant. Pray to whatever you believe in. very nice houses. They're beautiful homes. Close by the ocean, some of them. I am now an IOP, and like I couldn't have asked for a more beautiful place. Like, it is really gorgeous. So when people tell you, your consultants tell you that they're beautiful houses, they really are beautiful houses. I have my experience with my therapist, Dr. Wynn. She's never told me what to do. She's given me a lot of advice. She just has been so there for me, especially, you know, issues that I have with my family, with my father, giving me a lot of suggestions, and I absolutely love her. Like, I could not have asked for a better therapist or a better case manager, Josh Hopkins, but the staff is amazing. I mean, they really are. They truly care about you. There's some, you know, that like any place, you know, that are not, you know, that don't really care about their job and are angry people, but most, I'm telling you, 90% of the staff, they care so much about you, and they'll do whatever if you're on the right track and you're doing what you need to do, they're going to do whatever they can to make sure that whatever you need to do is accomplished and gets done. And everybody has been there for me, and everybody's had my back, and you know, I am truly grateful for Sovereign Health. A favorite group, Gus. Gus, I love you. You know I love you, Gus. Gus, you are amazing. He was my favorite group. He told you like it is. I mean, he tells you the truth, and I just feel like he cares about all of us, and he just wants us to, you know, to progress. And he's just great at what he does, and I suggest that when whoever, you know, is watching this and you come here, go to Gus's groups. You know, he's tough, but he's going to put you in your place, and he's going to get you in the right state of mind. Usually what we do is, now that I'm IOP, I'm going to go back from the beginning. So RTC, once you get a detox, you go to RTC. And it's the same through PHP. So you wake up at the same time. So you wake up at like 6 o'clock, you take your meds if you have so, and then you leave for the center at about 7 o'clock. And then you come to the center and you have groups until 3 o'clock. And then you leave around 4. And then you get to go home. You have your house managers cook for you. The house managers are amazing, so they'll cook you a nice meal, salmon, healthy food. Sometimes it's not so healthy, but it's good food. And then you just, you know, you do your homework that you get from your therapist or from your sponsor. The thing I like most is the women that I'm with in my housing. You know, there was times where people that were in active addiction that were here, you know, using, and they were trying to like blame me for like that I was, even though I come clean on all my UAs and they came dirty, they were trying to say I planted stuff on them, and these girls got me through because I felt like people were against me. And the women here, like a lot of the women here are just amazing, and they helped me get through that, and they taught me how to just shut my mouth and just, it wasn't true. Why are you gonna let it bother you? The thing I'd most take away from my experience here is just all the tools that I've learned from here. I'm gonna remember all the people here that were good to me, and you know, I graduated, and so today we passed around a ball, and everybody put in their energy in that ball, and they said good words about me and told me how much they loved me, and that, you know, that I'm gonna remember forever, and that marble I got, I will have forever, and I will have everybody's energy there. If I feel like I'm triggered or I feel like I want to use, I can hold that ball and I can feel the energy. I'm a very spiritual person, but definitely just, you know, the groups are very helpful, and all the people, the staff here Like, I truly, like, can say from the bottom of my heart, like, I love them. Like, I love them. I truly do love them. The Next Step program is Jerry Lambara. He was great. I'm leaving tomorrow at 6, well, I leave the house at 6 o'clock in the morning. My flight's at 8 o'clock. So we went over for the last couple of days my experience where I've been working, and from being on the drugs for so long, my mind has been so much less fogged than it was. I can speak clear. I can actually have a conversation with you today. When I was using, I couldn't really speak, and I was like, I was insecure. So we went over I did an application, and then we did a resume together, and he helped me put it so professionally, and I thank him so much for that. And because I'm going home tomorrow and I have to start looking for a job ASAP, and now I already have my resume, I don't have to worry about anything. I can go straight home. I have 20 copies of it, so I can go. The Next Step program is amazing, and if whoever comes here, you choose to do that, they will help you with that. If you've never worked before, they will teach you how to fill out an application. If you have a felony, they will tell you how to word it properly. It's a great program, and I would suggest that anybody that comes here, before they leave, to do the Next Step program. What I would say is get your butt over here, get a sponsor as soon as possible. I don't care if you get here day one. You go to a meeting, find a sponsor. Even if you're not crazy about her, get one, okay? You just want to say, I'm looking for a temporary sponsor. I don't know how long I'm going to be here, but I need to start working the steps, okay? And if you don't like her, dump her or dump him. Get a new one, and you'll find one that you like, but at least start working the steps. That has what's been so helpful to me. I have an amazing sponsor who is, she kicks my butt, but that's what I need. I need somebody who's going to tell me to get this done and get that done. And what else I would say is, like I said in the beginning, you need to find your God. Whatever that is for you, whatever your higher power is, you need to pray, and that's going to relieve so much stress. And I'm telling you, since I've been here, I've prayed every single night, more than 3 times a day, and everything has fallen through like it was supposed to since I've been here. Everything. Plus I have all of these staff, directors, social advocates, case managers that know I'm doing the right thing, and they will do whatever they can to get things done for me whenever there is an issue.